Ich gehöre längst nicht mehr zur Welt der Sterblichen. Ich fürchte hier nichts und niemanden. Willst du wissen, wer ich bin? Ich bin Vegeta!
Hello guys, it's Shock with King here. I'm back here once again. It's a subtitle video. Will Teeth Dragon be betrayed by his luck, and is the fight already over? Yeah, that's a bold and very confident title. But I personally believe 100%, without a doubt, 100% the fight is over. Now my personal opinion, at this point we're just watching Takamura just close the curtains. And the reason why is, it goes back to my reaction and stuff in the last chapter where I was saying, why is Keith Dragon shaking? Why is his coach panicking like this? It's been only one round. What actually happened inside one round? It's like everything changed. Everything. And it always goes back to that one singular moment in round one, in my opinion, where Keith Dragon is like, oh, well, technically I should have took that hit right to the face. Well, not too surprising, but hey, I guess lady luck is on my side after all. And somebody say, oh, this is a nice like scene. Oh, this doesn't mean anything. It's just that Keith Dragon is he just got lucky. With that duel exchange, since Keith Dragon had the upper hand, since Takamura was the one cornering for a counter, technically, if he was that lucky, Keith Dragon's hand would have connected, but it didn't. If somebody says this again, anything, Keith Dragon still got saved, and maybe him connecting towards Takamura was too much of a stretch for his luck. So you're saying that Keith Dragon's luck have a limit? Are you saying there's a capping point for Keith Dragon's luck? Are you saying that his luck can run out? Because so far, this is before chapter 1337. This is before that. And so far, it seems like the Keith Dragon's luck is not really doing anything to his favor. And the reason why I said is, oh, but Takamura was experiencing bad luck before. Was he? Because arguably, when it's like with the whole, with the guess in my throat, with the whole flower pot thing, if Takamura was truly unlucky, then Ippo wouldn't be there to take the hit for Takamura, or fall into the sewage, or just so happen that Ippo is able to push Takamura out the way from getting hit with the sign, the warning sign. Somebody said it's just because Ippo is there. But honestly, if Takamura was truly unlucky, Ippo wouldn't be there at all to save him. Similar to how, like right before the fight, Takamura was thrown right through a full glass window. None. And technically, it will make more sense for him that something bad happened to Takamura getting thrown through the window than nothing bad happened to him getting thrown through the window. So it makes you wonder. Because I was the person who say, oh, Keith Dragon's luck it's not going to kill anybody, and he's just going to make sure to make towards the fight, but give him a bad time. I was the one who speculated that. Yeah, but getting clocked on top of the head like 2 weeks before you got to fight somebody, especially for the great Takamura, I'm pretty sure he could have took that flower pot. Damage, but then again, we talked the same Takamura who supposedly is supposed to have a messed up foot or ankle, and nothing has happened with that at all, like no type of negative effects. Now sure, this is only the first round. Sure, I can't call it a fight, but with Keith Dragon panicking, with Keith Dragon's coach panicking, and with them having no real plans of actual attack towards Takamura besides from making him gas and that's it, and then we'll take him down. Cause like they haven't brought up any type of strategies. Only thing they keep bringing up is he's prone to getting the slugfest, and that he might tire in the second round. It's not it. That's it. From that same logic, Andy Ruiz should have beat Anthony Joshua the second fight, because Anthony Joshua gassed in the first fight. That's how Andy Ruiz was able to win, because the ref said himself that, oh, I stopped the fight. Anthony Joshua didn't quit. So came around the second fight. Oh, you know, Anthony Joshua, he's robotic. Oh, he just did the same thing. I'm gonna beat him. Second fight came around, got obliterated, just like that. And it went 12 rounds too. I thought Anthony Joshua gassed. So from my viewpoint, Should A is a contained scenario. A very contained. That's a what if scenario. We've seen it go good, we've seen it go bad. But another case, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Durant. Roberto Durant was in Sugar Ray Leonard's head. He was breaking him down. And then when the actual fight came up after Roberto Durant insulted his wife, it turned into a slugfest. Just like the Hands of Stone wanted. And what happened? Ray Leonard lost the fight. He planned on retiring. And roughly a year later, he went for the instant rematch, and since Roberto Durant chose to balloon up like a fool, just like Andy Ruiz, Roberto Durant was fighting like the welterweight, he ballooned up to 200 pounds. And right there, it was coined the infamous phrase, no mas. So there are real-life examples of things backfiring towards people. Because arguably, nothing bad has actually happened to Takamura. Because technically, it should have been Takamura shows up late, and he was like inches away from getting hit with the car, and that's it. And he actually get hit. He don't get launched too far. Maybe he lands into like a bush or something, but he gets hit. You know, he can walk it off. A few scrapes and bruises might throw off his punches some, but he's still 100. He's still like 99%. Should be alright. Because if you look at my perspective. With the whole Keith Dragon luck thing, when you look back on it, right? This is round one. As far as you know, nothing truly bad or crippling or anything actually bad happened to Takamura. Some might say, oh, just then it would give Keith Dragon any type of credit. If Errol Spence would have lost to Danny Garcia, would Danny Garcia get that credit? Even though Errol Spence just came out of a car accident, would he get that credit, huh? Would he have gotten that credit if he would have beat Errol Spence? Like seriously, another example. If Keith Thurman would have beat Manny Pacquiao, when they start calling Manny Pacquiao old, would they degrade Keith Thurman's win because of that? If Pacquiao would have lost. I'm just saying. And for this special case, there's too many evidence that points towards that Keith is going to lose, in my opinion. Because somebody said, oh, Miya's bad feelings toward me, Takamura. You can't confirm that. Yeah, you can't confirm that at all. The reason why I can't say you can't confirm that is, everything is going bad for Keith Dragon. Like, everything's backfiring. And my whole thing was, Keith Dragon was going to get some luck. Takamura's going to be the unlucky one. Maybe he slips and follows his own sweat. Or something like that. But apparently, none of that stuff is actually happening. Maybe I was right with the whole, there is nothing that stops Keith Dragon from legitimately getting the win. And that's the case, and the fight's over. Well, seriously, the fight's over. Because Takamura just said he's stronger than him. And he just said, maybe I should go knock him out now. What? The fight just started, Takamura. What do you mean, should you go knock him out now? The fight just started. It's been one round. And I've already speculated it could be a what-if scenario if the fight don't last long. Because I should have sworn that Michael Goat fight was going to last longer than it did. But it didn't. Somebody say, oh, press conference, that was it. Similar to Goat. If I do recall. Well, not even if Goat is a bad example, Michael Goat, you have that duck guy, you have the Mickey Mouse man, and you have, who else? It was somebody else. There was somebody else where it was like a quick fight. Oh yeah, the Fox guy. And on top of that is that guy who Takamura really beat up with his left hand. I'm just saying, it's not like Takamura is prone for long fights. And shit, this could be anything. Because there are some things that is going for Keith Dragon. Takamura knows that Keith Dragon can't shift into high gear. And he'll be way stronger than what he is now. But Takamura still believes that he is stronger. Because that just could be pure confidence. We don't know what Keith Dragon really is like in them higher gears. Not including the fact, remember, Ippo said he was left-handed. And he was pretty firm on the fact that he was left-handed. And Takamura pretty much confirmed that whether he's left-handed or ambidextrous, it doesn't matter. So the reason I bring it up is when Ippo pointed out, oh, Keith Dragon's in a fighting stance or in a fighting pose, then why didn't Keith Dragon just switch over to southpaw then? And that would be it. That's all it would take. He just got to switch over to southpaw and then go for the Heaven's Cannon. Matter of fact, doing the Heaven's Cannon that way would Your dominant left hand would probably hit harder. No, it's still his dominant left hand. You can argue that he might be able to get some extra torque on the punch. Yeah. So it just, maybe this is conspiracy theory. Maybe, but I believe the fight's over. Because it seems like Keith Dragon's luck is not doing anything for him at all. Or even before the fight. Like, nothing really actually happened. Even with Takamura's costume malfunctioning, that was it. Like is Keith Dragon's luck supposed to destroy their morale? Is that it? Is that honestly it? And sure, Miyata could be right. Something bad can happen to Takamura in the middle of the match, and anything can happen at this point. I could be wrong, but I personally believe the fight is not going past 5 rounds, and Keith Dragon Lux might end up betraying him. This is a valid argument in my opinion. 'Cause, nah, there is no reason that Keith Dragon's game plan is just to tire Takamura out, and that's it. And that's it. That's not a real game plan here. That's just all you got. Just wait till you get tired. That's just the only thing you prepared for. Just to wait till you get tired. That's it. That's it. You get beat. Are you serious? Maybe I'll make a bad coach, but I'm over here fighting a person, and our only game plan is to wait till you get tired, and that's it. No, the strategy won't work. But I'm not going to depend on somebody on a what if. How you know they didn't focus on improving his stamina in the meantime? We're just going to gamble with something like that? We're not going to have a hard, firm strategy? What if the plan backfired? Because so far the match has started and Keith Dragon hasn't been so lucky. Because arguably it's 50-50 with Takamura with the confidence saying he's stronger than him. And plus, shouldn't Takamura's morale be down and not Keith's? Since Keith is the lucky one out of the two of them? Why is Keith Dragon over here panicking? So it makes you wonder, is Keith Dragon even lucky at all? Is he even lucky in the first place? Was the luck just coincidental this entire time? Was it just a delusional fantasy? Was it even real? Who knows? Who knows? Because it's a very interesting subject in my opinion. Because I personally believe it. Y'all saw my last chapter review. I was very adamant that Keith is going to get put to sleep and he's going to go gently into that good night. Because Keith doesn't seem like the character that will have like a more savage, more raw, more beastly form. Like a Sendo or Takamura. He doesn't seem like he's just better. I'm not saying he's like David Eagle, but it doesn't seem like a character where it's just like when he shifts into those higher gears. Oh, I'm a savage, I'm a beast, I'm gonna throw everything to the wind. He's more tactical. He break down his opponents. More like a Fred Gonzalez from the Sendo fight, similar to that, but without the whole being a glass cannon. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm just jumping the gun. Maybe I'm just making things up. Maybe I'm just delusional. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, Keith is adding up to be, it's rather the luck was just coincidence, or Keith is going to lose this fight. It's going to be the one fight where he can't depend on his luck. Because he haven't done anything impressive. At all. As it refers to how the luck is supposed to give him an upper hand. Nothing has happened. Nothing. Nothing. Somebody say, oh, what? Even if Takamura slips, what would that do? It would destroy some of the morale. Because once again, we still don't know how Keith Dragon got that one singular draw. And it's one thing if he just had a draw and it was just a part of his record. But Ippo and other characters made it a distinct thing. It's just like, why did Keith Dragon get this draw? Why does he have to draw? Or was it the fact that the draw was just the best thing he could get? But did he even get lucky with that draw? Yeah, maybe it's just all just rampant speculation. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows indeed? Because all this is just mostly theory, unconfirmed fact. There is no real basis of any real facts I can tell you guys. But it's just, I don't know. To me, it's not adding up for Keith Dragon. I personally don't believe he's going to win this fight. I believe the fight is already over. I believe he's not going to make it past the 5th round. Because the way he was panicking, the way he was shaking in the corner, we have seen people sweat bullets like David Eagle, but we have not seen people react the way Keith Dragon has reacted to this situation. In my opinion, I've yet to see it. This is a brand new phenomenon for me. I do not recall such a thing happening to other characters like this, to this degree. So maybe I'm the delusional fan. Maybe I'm biased. Or maybe I'm not. Because I like Keith Dragon. I really do. But things are not looking good for him. Because the oddest thing is, I'm saying all this stuff, and Keith Takamura hasn't done any damage to Keith Dragon either. It's pretty much 50-50 at this point. But I don't know. To me, all my senses and beliefs are pointing towards Keith Dragon would lose. He's going to get his hair knocked out of the pompadour, and it's going to end in like round 4. Or early first round is going to end there. Or it could be a tire homage to the whole Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hearns fight, where it only lasted 3 rounds, but I say it's going to not go past 5. But I don't know. What do you guys believe? Do you believe this is all just rampant speculation? Do you believe it having any type of true basis? Because, I don't know. What do you think, and what do you believe? Let's comment. What do you think? What do you believe how this fight going to turn out? Because, to me, it is not looking good for our boy Keith Dragon. To me, it seems like Keith is going to bite the dust and get knocked out and go gently into that good night and get a usual. Now, I don't think Keith Dragon would retire. He has no reason to retire. But what role would he play future in the story is a question. Because if Keith Dragon's not the main one in super middleweight, then who is? Because there was no reason for Keith Dragon to even say that. Oh, he got more belts than me. Wow, he's a lot stronger than he does looking at tapes. Did Keith Dragon just get the belt or something? Is this just me? But and it's the way he was talking to his coach, or things are not adding up. Like, even there, just like, you're not gonna say anything about how he's just now moving up to super middleweight. Some people might take time, even though Takamura is supposed to be in heavyweight, since he's a solid 6'1" or 2, which he'll be a short heavyweight, but that is his natural body weight at like cruiserweight or like heavyweight. So it's not like it'd be impossible to be successful at heavyweight. Because I think like Alexander Uzic's like 6'2". No, like 6'2", somewhere around there. And like Deli Boy, Derek Chichoya is not too tall either. And Dylan White is just 6'4", so it's not like there's that much of a gap in height. Now body type, yeah, there's a lot different these days. But height, yeah. Even Mike Tyson was like what, 5'10", 5'11". So would it be that? Oh, it'd be impossible for Takamura to survive, but it's just because arguably you can argue that Keith could be the setup for super middleweight. Maybe we're getting set up with somebody else, and Takamura will be able to get 3 belts from super middleweight, and the next weight you become undisputed at cruiserweight or light heavyweight. I mean, I think it's light heavyweight then cruiser. Yeah, it's light heavyweight, cruiserweight, middleweight, heavyweight, and like. I don't know why they had like the whole thing with super middleweight. Super middleweight should even be a class. What? It is what it is with that one. And now there's a Blizzard weight, which is just stop making up fantasy belts. I don't care what money you're trying to make. But it is what it is. I don't know you got thoughts on the fan. How do you believe this fight will turn out? Do you believe Keith Dragon's luck has just not showed up yet? Or just it won't have a factor in this fight? And it's just Keith Dragon actually got to do some heavy work? Or do you believe Keith is stronger than I think he is? Do you believe? This is all just rampant speculation. Because my personal opinion, the fight's over. It's been Shockwave King. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.